Anyway, here we go, folks, with episode 98 of the Weed, Whiskey, and Wi-Fi podcast. It is I, your man Jada. We're missing somebody. But
our friend's gone.
Yeah.
So it's just us, guys.
It's just us now. It's the two of us. Just the two of us. Myself and Annie. Hold it down now, folks. It is what it is. Life goes on, and we wish the best to our man Keith.
And he'll be back.
He'll be back, like I said.
And we're gonna do some stuff for the show. I mean, maybe
you're asking a lot from me.
A guest or two. I don't know.
Oh,
occasionally.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, that part. Well, yeah, here we are. How you been? You good? You all right? You sure?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm okay. Was like supposed to be a relaxing weekend, and it was a relaxing weekend, but I went to Florida this weekend.
When did you leave? Hold up. What day did you leave?
I left Wednesday night. I flew out. My flight was at 9:30 Wednesday night.
Okay.
And then I flew back so early.
When'd you get back?
Sunday morning. I got back at 8 a.m. Sunday morning.
Okay.
And I do this to myself because my ass still flies Spirit, even though I shouldn't. But I do anyways. But yeah, so the flights that I got, one was, I got at the airport at, I'd say like right at 8 o'clock. And they're doing, have you been to the airport recently? Okay, so what they're doing now is, I'm assuming it has something to do with not only technology advances, but the fact that there's not a lot of people working for the airlines anymore. So now it's literally like a self-checkout. Like you go to the kiosk, you get your tag and your boarding passes. Unless you have to physically talk to an agent, they send you to another line for a bag drop.
Oh, that's still the same.
Yeah, so, but I haven't, I mean, I guess it's been a minute since since April, but they didn't have that in April.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't what we were using.
Prior to that.
We went right up to the lady who checks the stuff and puts our bags on the belt.
I wouldn't talk to anybody till I got the TSA.
Yeah, no, I didn't know. I'd never been through all that before. So the line was ridiculously long. And of course, people don't know what they're doing with the machines. It's pretty self-explanatory, but there's just issues because it's a machine. Then you've got, the groups who don't know what they're doing. The groups with, 2-3 kids and a whole bunch of bags and car seats and blah, 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 blah. And I got through and, I'd say that line took about 25 minutes to get through. So I always get to the airport like stupid early anyways, but like
yeah, because you're like,
it was, you
gotta get drunk and stuff. What? We discussed this. You show up like
the way you say it.
Gotta get right before you get on the plane.
I'm not a good flyer. I don't fly well.
I know.
You've heard my nightmare. You get it. I'm not a good flyer. So,
you know what else is a ZQL or a NyQuil?
Well, so the flight is only 4 hours.
Oh, that's perfect.
I get there. I was going to get there at like 5 o'clock in the morning. So it wouldn't really, I feel like that would have been too much for me. So, but I can't really sleep on planes. I can doze occasionally depending on how much I've had to drink. So I get through.
Okay.
I go to security and there's one person that's checking the IDs and the boarding passes to go through. There's only one person. So that line was long as well. Finally get through that. I get through TSA. They pat me down. They didn't really give me any problems coming out of Vegas. So I find a bar and I go to the bar and I sit down. I order my drink. This little girl comes up and she is distraught. They've canceled her flight completely. I felt so terrible. I bought her a drink. She looked like she needed one. She had like makeup running down her face and stuff. She was in it. So got her a drink. I didn't realize you could take the drinks out into the terminals with you. You just can't take them on the plane unless they have a lid. So like coffee and stuff, if you get from the Starbucks, one of their little shops in there at the terminals, you can take that onto the plane. Through TSA. Yeah. So I didn't realize you could take a drink. I didn't know. I thought you had to drink it like at the bar. I didn't realize you could walk through the airport with it.
Yeah, that's the issue they're having now with everybody wilding on the plane.
Well, you can't take them on the plane. I tried. They wouldn't let me take it on the plane. No, they wouldn't let me take it on the plane. She told me, she's like, if you had a lid, which I didn't even think to ask for a lid, but if I had a lid, I could have taken my drink on the plane.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, that's the issue they're having now. It's like, people are like, yeah, I have a lid on it. I'm good. But then you have this like.
Well, they're also selling the little bottles now in the stores. So people are just buying the little bottles to get on the plane with.
Oh, yeah, the ABC store. Yeah.
So why would you sell them if you didn't want people to do that? So the flight, okay. So I get on the plane, and I've had 2 very well-made margaritas in about a 35-minute span. Because I drank one at the bar, and then I was drinking one to the plane, and then they wouldn't let me get on with it, so I chugged it, and then got on the plane.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, I kind of got like a little head buzz going. My nerves are calming a little bit. I'm on the plane because once I get on the plane and I sit down, I calm a little bit until we back out.
Just out of curiosity, how are your children?
How are my children?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
During all this?
They're with their dad.
Oh, so it was just you?
It was just me.
Oh, shit.
It was just me for this trip. I don't do that when I fly with my children. I don't get that tore up. I mean, I do have, never mind. They fly better too when I'm like that. So I get on the plane, and of course I don't pay for a seat. So my ass is in the back in the middle. And the guy next to me, of course, strikes up a conversation with me. Real nice, older dude, going to meet his wife back in Tampa. Then they're flying out to Chicago, blah, blah, blah. Cool conversation. And then we take off, and they come around for the first cart service, and I had ordered a beer.
Okay.
And then there was a man sitting in front of me who was probably about my age, maybe a little bit younger. There was a dude sitting in front of me who had ordered a beer as well. And he had kind of looked back, and he was doing those, they don't know how we do it from Vegas kind of things, like cheers me, like that kind of thing or whatever. I was like, you're from here? And I was like, yeah, I'm just going back to visit my sister back home, blah, 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 small conversation. And then it strikes up that he plays softball here in town. And I knew the second he said that he knew my ex-husband. I already knew it. It's a very small community. There's only a few parks that they all play league like that. So of course he was like, who's your ex-husband? And I told him and kind of give you a little description or something. And, he described my ex's current girlfriend, that they have an older dog. And I was like, yep. And I was like, you've probably seen the 2 Asian kids running around. And he's like, oh yeah, super cute. So this man on the plane just knew my ex-husband. So we had our conversation, and he hits the little light, and he comes back around. He goes, you need another one? And I said, sure, absolutely do. So the cart guy comes back, and he goes, we need 2 beers, and, gives him the 2 beers, and he hands me, he said, you deserve this. I said, well, at least if I got anything out of my marriage, I got free beer and 2 beautiful babies. So the plane ride there wasn't as terrible.
You could have led with the kids first, is all I'm saying.
But I mean, that's a given, I feel like. Because if you don't know by now how obsessed I am with my children, you're very slow to the show. But yes, so landed early, 4:30 something in the morning. I get my lift. I get to my sister's house. Of course, the kids are starting to wake up around 5:30, 6 o'clock. So, because they are 7, 6, 2, and 1. Yeah, and they get up at 6:30 every single morning. So just me coming in and it kind of being a little exciting. Everybody was up. So I didn't get a lot of sleep. Any of the days, really.
That doesn't even sound relaxing.
I mean, it's relaxing because I'm around them, and like they mean the world to me. Like those are my babies, my nieces and nephews, and my sister. Just, I love them very much. And I go, that's kind of an escape for me because it's just out of my own element, if that makes sense.
I guess.
Like it's not like my kids like bother me or anything, but like they don't really bother me. They may get up, they may get up early, but they just want to play and kick it with me and be around me and stuff like that. I don't really have to deal with all the other stuff. Oh, they had so much fun the other night. Yeah, so flying home. Now I'm flying back into Vegas, so coming out of Tampa. Yeah, coming out of Tampa, and mind you, there's no mask mandates in Florida. You could still wear them if you personally want to wear them, but I went into restaurants, gas stations, literally everywhere. I did not have to wear a mask. It was so weird, but it was refreshing. I liked it. So you still have to wear one in the airport.
Okay.
So I just wore my sheer, not sheer, but like it's mesh. It's not really, you know what I mean? With the rhinestones, with the rhinestones and stuff. Still covers my whole face. You know, there's fabric there, but there is technically holes in it. And mind you, I had to get up at 3:45 for my lift to be there at 4 for me to get to the airport because my flight was 5:30. And I knew I was going to have to sit in the drop-off bag and all of that other stuff again. Wasn't going to find a bar this time. It was a little too early for me. But, and I was exhausted, but still. Mm-hmm. So I dropped my bag. All that stuff was cool. And I get through and we're waiting at TSA to come through. And I can see her. She sees me and I see her see me. And I'm like,
this is TSA you wear.
Yep, this is one of these little...
No, this is TSA
this
where?
is TSA. It's in Tampa.
Okay.
In Tampa. So coming through TSA Tampa.
Okay.
And like I said, she sees me, I see her, and I already knew it. I was like, this bitch is going to give me a fucking problem. I can already tell it because she's looking around the dude in front of me to look at me. I'm like, all right. And I get about 2 people away from her where she is, and she's just standing there with her stupid fucking glasses and someone pissed in her Starbucks this morning or something. And she looks at me, she goes, ma'am, do you have another mask? And I looked around. Me? Are you talking to me? Are you speaking to me? She's like, you can't have a sheer mask. And I literally went like this to the man that was standing in front of me who was wearing his mask just over his mouth. Just over his mouth. And then I turn to my right and I see another couple who aren't wearing masks at all. And I said, you want me to put on a different mask? And she's like, yes, ma'am, you need to put on a mask. We're not going to be able to let you through TSA. I said, ma'am, it is 5 o'clock in the morning. Why are you messing with me right now? So I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this with her. And I had another mask in my bed. So I go to pull out my other mask or whatever. And it's my turn to go up to give them my boarding pass and my thing or whatever. And she like kind of jumps in front of me and she's like, you need to move to the side. For what? It's in my hand. My other mask is still on my face. Uh-huh. So, and I have the new mask in my hand to switch them. Right. And she's like, you need to step to the side. The fuck I do. You gonna step over there with me so we could talk? I'm pretty sure you're not. So, like I said, it is 5 o'clock in the morning, ma'am. I just need you. I'm trying to get home. This is not what I'm trying to do this morning. It's too early. I'm not drinking. I gotta fly. Like, I don't want to do this with you. I put the other.
Florida, you got Florida, man. Florida gotta do that.
I don't. But that's the thing. The mask mandates. There's none in the state except for in the airports. So like you're, and I understand. I get it. I had a mask on my face, but you're coming at me at 5 a.m. and the dude in front of me even said something. And when he got through, the dude who does the tickets or whatever, when he got through and he goes, "Did she really say something about your mask?" And I said, yeah. And she's like, I thought she was talking to me because I didn't have it all the way on my face. Nope. I said, sir, she looked right past you and went directly to me. Don't worry. I said, I'm just going to change it anyways. I got through security and put my other mask back on because I couldn't breathe in that one anyways. And nobody said anything to me. Nobody said shit to me. She was the only person through the whole TSA to Vegas, all the way to Tampa, everywhere up until her, and then everyone after her. Nobody said a word. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. So I understand you have a job to do, Miss Thing, but like you're not getting paid any more money to bother me. So once again, as I've said before, TSA always finds a way to fuck with me.
I'm sorry. Even without the kids.
Yeah, I just can't. I just can't fly. Just at least it wasn't like stopped for like security purposes or something in my bag or anything like that this time. At least it wasn't that. So I get on the plane, we take off. It is bumpy as fuck. The whole plane plane ride. I'm sitting here grabbing the window, like I'm gonna like hold on to the window or something. I don't know. Anything that I could grab onto, I was just, and of course, being like that, I couldn't sleep any.
Let me grab this glass.
I don't know. I just grabbed whatever was there. There was nobody in the middle seat, luckily. There was a man on the other side of me, and he was knocked out, just enjoying his life.
Grab like the
Well, I mean, I had the things, but they're small. They don't even like extend all the way out anymore. Like the armrests, they come like to right here. And then you're in these hard ass seats and like the window's up here. It's not even close to you. So
it's
just
talking Spirit too. So
yeah, this is like I said, this it's not the best. The big,
like, what plane are you on?
The big yellow school bus in the sky is what my son calls it. And so I get back and it's early. Like I said, it's 8:00 in the morning when I get there. And I call my ride. She's on her way up there. I'm like, cool, gonna grab my bags, go grab some breakfast. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna smoke a badass blunt and I'm gonna take a nap because I don't have shit to do until I gotta get the kids at 4:30. And I was dead ass excited. So I get down to baggage claim. They tell us the wrong carousel on the plane. So we had to go find the right carousel. Found the right carousel. The bags aren't coming out. There's other like planes that carousels are, and ours are just not coming. They're not at all. Finally, they start rolling. I'd probably say it was about 15, 20 minutes, like somewhere around there, which is a long time for bags. You know, I know in retrospective, it's really not that long, but still. Of course, my bag is one of the last bags to drop and it comes off the conveyor and I pull it up and I push it. I put it down and it felt like it kind of sinked a little bit when I dropped it, like something like take a piece of plastic and bend it. And if you put something too hard on it, it'll bend the plastic, you know, like a little bounce kind of thing. This is a hard shell suitcase. So it just didn't feel as sturdy as it normally does. So I pull up the thing and I roll it back and all of a sudden it starts skipping and I look down and I see this crack about this big on one of the sides. And so I start inspecting the bag and I'm looking at the bag. I flipped the bag over. They have completely snapped the bottom of the hard shell where it like the side of it onto the back part of it is completely cracked to the point I can stick my hand in it and feel the fabric in the inside of the suitcase. It's all dinged up. There's like dents, there's black marks and scratches all over it. Like my shit went through it. I don't know what happened, but my bag just went through it. I don't know if the lady at TSA like knew what was going, I don't know. I just can't ever just seem to have a good flying experience. And so I take it over to the little Spirit people and they're like, oh, you got to file a claim and like all this other bullshit. It says in order for them to
let it go.
Right, I'm going to have to, because they said in order for them to verify anything, I have to have either a receipt for it, and it was a gift, so I don't have a receipt for it, or I have to take it somewhere for them to like write out a receipt that says it's not fixable.
Yeah, it's a lot. I've been through that years ago. And
my Lord. Let it go. But this is what I get for paying $30 for a plane ticket.
Oh, yeah.
But the damn bag costs more than plane tickets. You would think they'd take better care of the damn baggage than they do. Well, because they sure should don't take care of the planes, but
I don't know what to tell you.
I just really got to stop flying Spirit. And I understand that, but that doesn't excuse the TSA and all the other shit that happens to me when I fly.
I stayed here.
Oh, man.
I knew better.
That's nuts. It's every time.
Well, you just have a bad.
Is it me?
You have a bad run.
But I mean, is it me? Like, what do we?
I don't know. Don't ask me that question. I don't know you like that.
I mean, but if you just see me, do you think that I'm just somebody that's cool to fuck with? Is that what it is?
Yeah, you're asking the wrong person that question.
Is it, guys? Comment below.
I mean, I don't know. Like,
I don't know either.
I'm not one of those people that just go around fucking with people to go, so I wouldn't know.
And that's also another reason that I also give myself plenty of time at the airport, because I always know that some shit's going to go down. It never fails. But yeah, other than, the airport stuff, the weekend was cool. I got to go to my favorite sushi restaurant in Tampa. And I went with two...
You said you went to a Bulls game, and I was like...
Yeah, I ended up going to... we made it through the first half of the USF Cincinnati game. The babies only made it through half of the game, so which was cool. Still got to go. Like I said, we went to the sushi restaurant. I ate $70 worth of sushi. My bill was more than everyone else's bill, and it was 2 couples and me. And I just ate. Oh, I ate. It was so good. Got my Publix sub. Went and watched some of the Georgia game at Hooters. Anyone who's had Hooters in Florida understands it's different. It just tastes different, tastes better.
Take your word for it.
Show does. The ones here are garbage. So, and being I worked at a Hooters, I grew up in Florida. It's kind of one of my things. I like it. What else did we do? I think that was pretty much it. Didn't do too much. That's why it was more relaxing, but I ate a lot. And then I came home.
Well, welcome back, kiddo.
Thanks.
Then we had to going away for Keith.
We did a little going away at my house for Keith. Did a seafood boil. And I made a banana pudding finally. He got his banana pudding. I know, that took me fucking forever. Jeez, my life. But yeah, we just kicked it, had some drinks, hung out, smoked, laughed, fought, all the above. Good times.
There's one little tiff. That was it. One minor tiff. That was it. I'm not even gonna talk about it, but it was just
I'm not gonna talk about it either.
One minor tiff, that's all.
It's all good. Everything's gravy. Ended up being a good night.
Yeah, actually, Keith passed out, fell asleep.
Yeah, he did. That was a nice little nap he took too.
Like, dude, you're not supposed to. All right, fuck it.
Well, we sat down to show my boyfriend if you guys tuned in last week, you saw the clip and the snippet of Jada finally telling the story.
Yeah.
So my boyfriend hadn't watched it yet. And so we were showing him the clip, and I don't know, maybe 3 minutes into showing him the clip, this one, he's over there sawing logs, man, just out.
I was like, all right, fine. Guess it wasn't that funny.
I thought it was hilarious.
Damn.
Ben thought it was funny.
Oh, yeah, he had a great time.
Oh, that was fun. I love doing nights like that.
Let's see, what else popped off?
What else did you do this weekend?
I worked. Yeah, I actually did work every day. And
did you do any day in Vegas stuff?
No.
What did you guys feel any of the
Nope.
day in Vegas stuff at all?
Nope.
No? That's good then, I guess.
I don't So the festival was here. I didn't hear any reports of anything.
The only one I heard was Lil Uzi Vert, how he showed up 30 minutes late for a 50-minute set, and then he got cut off. I think it was about 10. They said 12 minutes in to when he was actually performing. Mm-hmm. He was making some comments to the crowd like, "You're not going to change how I perform. We're going to rage." And Day in Vegas was like, "No, the fuck you're not," and shut all of his shit down. They were not having that.
That sounds about right.
And he threw the microphone. They cut his music off, and he got pissed off and threw the microphone into the crowd and stomped off the stage like Lil Baby.
Not the rapper, but like a little baby.
A little baby.
You gotta be specific.
I know. The baby, little baby, Lil Baby, all of them. But that's the only issue that I really heard about it. I heard security was great. I heard that, the crowd was great. Nobody really had any issues. There wasn't passing out and people being trampled, and pretty much how a festival is supposed to go. It went smoothly, all things considering. Still a lot of people. Definitely
the usual amount of arrests for mischief.
Drunk and disorderly, or, possessions
Yeah.
of things you shouldn't have and things like that. But I mean, as far as in comparison to obviously more comparable right now,
right.
Astro World. So, but yeah, they shut that shit down, and you can see the video where he's mad.
The funny thing about that,
mad.
I've seen them cut mics off here on festivals in the past, because they run on a very strict
Yeah, and he was already late.
So it's
you're paying these artists. Yeah. So that's your time to use how you see fit, bro. Mm-hmm. If you're gonna not shoot, this is what you get, and if you're not gonna show up for what you get, then what do you expect? Be on time.
They're not going to readjust your schedule.
No.
Especially if you're not like the last artist or one of the last artists of the day. I'm assuming he wasn't. I'm assuming like.
No, he wasn't, because the headliners were Post Malone and obviously like a few other people, but he was not one of the headliners. So if you got people that are standing there waiting and paying to see, I mean, it was nighttime when they did it, so I'm assuming it gets nighttime here at 5 o'clock.
So
it's dark here at 5 o'clock. So it could have been earlier, definitely earlier in the night, but you can't back up the show, a big show like that, when you're paying these acts. No, they're not Vegas promotions. They said, no, sir. You got 10 minutes. Choose wisely.
Yeah. So that's going to happen.
I've seen them do that Life is
Beautiful before. A couple other spots. So that's not a surprise there.
Right in the middle of his shit too.
Yeah.
Acapella, motherfucker. He was straight up. He looked around. The fuck?
So. Yeah, but other than that, as far as from my side, like I said, I was shit pop off. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, nothing was going on, so I was just like, you know what, I'm working, and there's nothing really going on. There's nothing. It's just more disappointment out there, in the world. So I was just like, not to sound too somber.
No, I know what you mean.
It was just like, ain't nothing going on.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So kind of take the calmness.
And I guess. like I said, when I going to work in my hours, so like we just said, when I get off at 4:30, or by the time I get home and get settled, even leaving work early at 3. If I leave at 3 and get home at 3:30, by the time I get settled with him,
it's dark.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, when I say at 4:30, it's dark.
Yeah,
4:30, it's dark.
I picked up Addison from choir yesterday at 4:30, and it was literally going dark.
Talking headlights on,
It's weird.
I was like,
I don't understand. Has it always been like this?
It doesn't feel like it. To me, it doesn't feel like that. Like,
I feel like we missed an hour in there or something. Like it didn't really need to change. We could have been cool.
Been saying that, and
with
on
it
top
getting
of
dark
that,
at 6.
Excuse me. And on top of that, when it's still 80 degrees like that at 4:30,
they said
5
this
o'clock,
is the hottest November we've had. It's a record temperature for November.
I'm still walking him in my shorts at night and stuff, and it's just like I'm don't let the hoodie and shit fool you. Like I literally have a tank top on underneath this, so it's like. This is just me comfortable in jeans. Like it's maybe 70 with the window open right now and all that out here. Looking at the weather report and shit. But just to give you an idea, it's just like it's not. It doesn't feel like
normally tells me.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like winter is what I'm saying.
No.
So it's just like
it was cooler today.
Yeah.
Than most, or that it has been, but it would still.
So, but it's like when you
70.
We're both from the East Coast, so it's like 4:30. It's wintertime. It's like, a little chill in the air, something.
There should be, you would think.
Yeah. We ain't got that. So it's just like, all right. I'm just sitting out here on the deck, blowing out the window like fucking Bruno Mars in them still.
I like that song.
So.
What is wrong with this thing now?
I don't know.
It's not closing. Trying to get it to. There it goes. I don't know. It's doing something weird.
You just got angry
Technology.
at it for no reason. But other than that, damn, I ain't really do nothing. Yeah, I ain't do shit. Work.
Just work?
Yeah.
Didn't step out? Not at all?
Why did I want to say I did, but I feel like I didn't.
Well, that's when you know you didn't have that great of a time.
When was the Wu-Tang show? No, that was last week.
We already talked about that.
Yeah. Did I go to a movie? Nope. Nope. Ain't do shit. I told you I liked the girl, and that was about it.
Yep.
That was literally about it. That was just like a realization. And I'm still working on that, so there's literally nothing to report on that.
Not yet.
Yeah, so.
Well, at least we got things coming up.
We got things coming up. I know it sounds boring, but it's like when you just have one of those weeks where it's like after Keith bounced and then during the whole story time, it's like there's nothing going on in this city. I think everybody's still kind of somber for just whatever reason. Like no one's just really getting in anything.
No.
It's just getting to that time of year where it's just like, excuse me, where it's just like, all right, I'm going home. Literally, that's it. It's like we get together for a little bit on Sundays to play, watch football. Like my one homeboy, he hit me up on Monday saying like, "Yo, I'm over at this bar," but other than that,
well, I mean, we got some. Like I said,
when they
we
say
got
it's
some
cuffing
things.
season or color season or whatever it is, that's what we
got some things coming up though. Like I said, we've got Ben's birthday's coming up. Thanksgiving's coming. We're doing, our Friendsgiving that we normally do every year at my place. So that'll be fun. We'll all be able to get together.
No, I'm just talking about in general.
Kind of lighten up. I'm hoping that's going to kind of lighten up the holiday season a little. Take a little somber out. Put a little joy in. I think we could all use it.
Well, I already said Thanksgiving is better than Christmas, though.
That's because we have more fun at Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Thanksgiving is just better. I don't know why we skip it so much. I don't know.
I don't skip it at all.
Well, for whatever reason, why it's common to go straight from Halloween to Christmas.
Right? Decoration wise, it's because it's not really anything to decorate for, and I think if it was,
that's wrong.
I have my fall decorations up, so I'm gonna switch my outdoor decorations, but my indoor ones are all my fall, my pumpkins, my,
what about the
harvest stuff, Thanksgiving stuff?
We had like go out and collect leaves.
Well, we don't have stuff like that here.
That's right. Fuck, I keep forgetting.
I mean, we could take a drive into one of those fancy neighborhoods and pick their fallen leaves, but it's not like I really have a tree or anything in my backyard to collect them.
Right. I keep we got rocks.
We do a lot of construction paper.
Because I remember that you had your turkey hand.
Yeah. Turkey hand. I made a garland with leaves and stuff like that. Like, remember the ropes? They would like have you tie the leaves and stuff together.
Yeah.
And things like that. Like, I remember doing those. The turkey hand, even with the glove with the turkey or the paper plate, we did those. And glue the leaves on like the plate and stuff like that. We were gluing them. The plate. We just take a paper plate and you would trace the turkey and then you'd glue all the feathers and the leaves and stuff onto the turkey tail. Right, yeah. My mom would blow up plastic gloves and we would glue the leaves to the gloves.
Okay.
Not like huge fat ones, obviously, but like just blow up the glove to where you can get it on there.
That
there's definitely
my point.
Yeah.
It's like there's stuff you can do, but it's like for whatever reason. I'm just like, I don't know. It just seems less hectic. Well, I'm not gonna say it's less hectic because I know there's some families where it's like their Thanksgiving is just like this person's got to fly in.
Well, I mean, it's usually hectic for me because I have all of you guys over at my house and I'm cooking for 2 days. So, and then my boyfriend's birthday is usually on or around because of the date. And then like this year, his birthday's 3 days before, but my niece's birthday is actually on Thanksgiving. So we're going to have a cake and everything for her, at our Thanksgiving. My birthday's a week after it. So it all kind of, ties in.
Was it your niece who?
Tay.
Okay.
The child, the 14-year-old that's at my house.
I know. Just
yeah.
Getting the
names.
The members.
And the members correctly, yes. But she will be 15, the big 1-5.
Okay.
On Thanksgiving. So, yeah, I'm trying to find her a cake. Oh my God. The prices of these cakes.
I just don't want no violence.
No, there's not going to be. She's still going to be out of town.
Okay.
But no, there won't be. I mean, not any more violence than there normally is at our shindigs. I'm just kidding. We have a good time.
Someone always ends up crying.
Who cried last year?
I
know what you're talking about, though, but who cried last year?
I don't know. Someone always ends up in tears. I know it wasn't me.
It wasn't me. I was drunk.
Oh.
I started drinking.
Oh, that's who it was. I don't even want to say it. That was
Was it really?
I think so.
Again?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I'm hesitant on the invitation. I just kind of feel
I want to say that's who it was.
I mean, I know
Sorry,
she
folks,
has
we just
before.
don't want to put names out there on this one.
I know she has before at functions. I'm just trying to remember if she was last year.
I want to say yes. And that was like the final, like, nail in the coffin. I believe. I want to... Hold up. Why does that not sound right now, though? Anyway, sorry.
Regardless. Hopefully nobody cries this year. But still some good things to come. Hopefully that kind of gets us all as our group, our little family, into more of a little holiday spirit. Because I have the kids this year for Thanksgiving. So they'll be with me.
As long as she doesn't do the prayer, I won't be crying. So that's fine.
Well, she does the prayer. Oh. She did it last year too.
Well,
they were with us early on, and then I had to take them to him at like 4:00 or 4:30 or something like that. And he had them for that night. I don't think you were there that early though. But she will be there for the whole time this time. So she'll do her prayer. My little sweet girl.
All right. Well,
she has a chorus concert tomorrow.
Oh well, she doesn't go thanking some orphan somewhere.
Jesus and thanking, like, the grass she walks on for supporting her.
Wait a minute. Exactly. Like, hold up. So, you ever go that deep again?
You're just traumatized from the first one. You really are.
It's like...
It's so great to literally have grown men still talk about a speech that she made when she was... How old was she?
8? 7, 8?
She's 9 now, so she had to have been 6.
Yeah.
So when she was 6, a speech she made when she was 6 years old that made several grown men cry at the time, but they still talk about this speech.
Like, I wasn't crying. He was crying.
It's so great. I
because he was crying.
Oh, man. My baby's the best. She's awesome. But yeah.
I was like, why would you even bring that up? No, I'm like asking her as a child, like, why would you bring that up in the prayer and make it work?
Just for her to call you out like that in the prayer?
No.
Are you gonna cry, Uncle Black? She knows that you cry. That's why she does it. That's her moment.
That's not cool.
She's gonna steal the room. She's gonna make sure you are hanging on her every word.
Well, now that I know she's doing that, then knock that out.
Oh, stop it. Every word she says has great intent and comes from her little tiny heart.
Well, you gotta remember now, like, as she get older, like, I know what she's doing.
I think it would be worse now that she's older. I'm actually interested to see what she says for this one, even if she wants to do it, because she does kind of get a little bit more nervous now, but she also feels things a lot differently now. She is way more like aware of the levels of people in her life. For the people that are around in the constant, you, Uncle Big Bowie, Tanisha, you know what I'm saying? These people that she is surrounded by, she's extremely like attached to. So, and she tells me all the time how grateful she is for the aunts and the uncles. And she's even asked me, she's like, Mom, are all of the aunts and uncles coming for Thanksgiving? I'm like, yes, baby, they're all coming. So like, she's preparing herself just for, I guess, all you guys to be there, but she's very sensitive.
Yeah.
So, and being that she is 9, the past couple of years they've been through a lot between mine and Jason's divorce, the COVID stuff, the lockdowns, the school, like the moving, all of it. It's been even from when my mom passing all the way up until now. So like my girl's been through it. My kids have been through it. So, and just for her to still be able to say a prayer that affects people in that way, I think that she knows that the people she's saying the prayer to love her so much that she loves that she's able to say something to make you guys have that reaction. Does that make sense? Not so much as she's doing it to be like, oh, I'm the star of the show and I just want people to cry. Like, I just think that she feels, because the way she talks to me about how she feels about certain things is really in depth for a 9-year-old. I mean, she's super smart. and she's super in tune, and she's like almost like a little of an old soul. But as she's been exposed to things over the past couple of years, she's gotten really sensitive. So I just think she appreciates it a lot more. That's why I'm curious to see what she's going to say this time. Because I don't know. I might cry this time.
She's gone a little introverted also.
Yeah, she's backed off some. She's definitely become a little bit more shy.
Because I was like, because I didn't really notice.
But I think that comes naturally because of everything that's gone on.
True. But I just didn't notice it until the day after when Tuesday, when I was thinking back, how like maybe because I got there late, but it's just I really didn't see her, and we didn't really talk that much. So it's just like not like we normally do. Mm-hmm. Like she gave me my hug, jumped up, happy to see me, everything, but then it was like back to my work or back to.
Well, yeah, she was in the middle of schoolwork. She sits at that table for hours. The amount of homework that she has to do is crazy. Oh. Hey. Wake up. Jada.
He's fine.
Drogo. Are you okay? Are you okay?
He's fine.
Bro, he wasn't breathing. What do you mean he was fine?
He's fine.
Oh my, does he do that a lot?
No.
Oh my God. Guys, you didn't see what I just saw. Hold on.
He didn't stop breathing.
He was, what do you call that? He could not breathe. He was doing this. He was like,
Drogo, come here.
But he was asleep though. So I was like, I needed to wake him up. See, like he's all being weird and licking the floor. You okay? Why don't you get some water?
He ain't getting up.
Well, at least you're alive. Almost lost you there, bud.
No, he didn't.
God. I mean, if they only do it like 2 or 3 times, I can understand. Okay, maybe they're just caught in a dream. Chewie does stuff like that all the time. But he rolled it. That was a good, like, 15 seconds of that shit.
Okay.
Can have brain damage.
No. Oh, God. Anyway.
Don't scare me like that.
Jesus.
Go back to sleep.
He's not. Yeah, he
Why
is.
is he still licking the floor?
That's
he
what
like, he like gagged and everything. Oh man. Anyways, I don't even know what we were talking about now. I thought I was gonna have to do CPR on a husky.
No, you weren't.
I was getting ready to get up. If I call your name and you don't answer me, listen now.
I was more concerned for you because I was like, let him.
Oh, I know you weren't concerned from him. You were literally, you didn't do anything.
Because I'm like, what are you getting?
Save your dog. It scared me. I didn't know what he was doing. That was a lot. Okay.
You make me sound like I'm the worst. Like
no, that's why I asked you, does he do that a lot? Because if that's something that you're used to, or no, like you're not concerned, I've never seen him do that.
That's his.
Have you ever seen him do that? See, I've never seen him do that.
But he's breathing. He's just like when he's trying to chase. It's kind of like how Chewie does.
The fuck is he chasing?
I don't know. He dreams and he chases.
Is he underwater? Like, fuck?
Why you open up a pack?
Because that's empty.
Oh. All right. Anyway, let me know you're done.
Okay. What were we talking about?
Oh, country ass, man. God damn. Oh, Bama ass motherfucker.
Oh, man. What were we talking about?
You ain't got
Georgia
no
one, though.
You ain't got no shoes, ain't got no dip on
I can't fucking do that shit. I can't. Ugh. Oh, my God. It grosses me out. So, and of course, I've been surrounded with it my whole life. My kids have drank spitters. Both of them have drank spitters before.
Oh.
You knew that.
I didn't know
You had to have known that.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, guys. Okay, so my ex-husband is an avid dipper. Is that what it's called? Dipping? Dipper?
Well, dip is when you have like the actual, what was it, the can?
Yeah, it's in a can, but it's pouches. with the tobacco in the pouch, and he just puts it in his lip or whatever.
The one where it's actually like chew.
Yeah, no, so not that one. It's this one's still the tobacco, and he just puts the pouch like right in here, but he still has to spit.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. They both done it. Addison's done it twice. And Avery's done it once because he would leave them laying over, like just sitting around, like in like cups with like water this much in there, and then he starts spitting in it. But the kids have seen him drink out of the cup before he started spitting in it, so like they go to take a sip or something. Like, oh my gosh, Addison drank it. One side of it was out of water bottle. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up.
All right.
That was talk
about something else.
I'm like more grossed out about the dipping than the affairs.
That's reasonable for some reason.
I mean, because you understand that's disgusting. Oh my god. I just would. Anyways,
I've never. My experience with it now is just because of the service industry, people still use it. Just like
it's very much used in our industry.
Oh man,
it's because the people don't get breaks. They're not allowed to get breaks.
It's not that. No. I'm sorry. I saw the guests.
It's
the guests still.
Oh really?
Yeah, the guests still like. As far as like,
well, that would make sense.
You pick up a cup and it's just got like.
Nope.
It's got all the residue. You're just like, oh, okay, all right. Hey, you need to clear this table.
If you're gonna do that, throw your own shit away.
About. That's what I mean.
Throw your own shit away. That's just that's common courtesy.
It's
you know that shit is nasty. You're not gonna drink it. You don't want to touch it either. Why would somebody
who put their gum on the rim of the cup?
People are so nasty.
It's just like
who wants to see your chewed up gum? And then it just sitting there from your nasty. Right? Oh, absolutely. Especially when they put it on actual glass.
That's what I mean.
You got to take I work as a lot of plastic. I see a lot of plastic we can just throw in the trash. I understand. But like on glass, when you got to push it in the dishwasher, you got to take a napkin and hopefully you can get it off with just the napkin.
Because you're wiping your bra off. And it's like you pick it up like, what the fuck? You're in a rush.
I mean, I've literally thrown them in the dishwasher and haven't even noticed they've been on there sometimes. But that's gross. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody. Be kind of
sorry, folks. We still work in the industry, and
be courteous to your.
We still have to deal with this bullshit. But yeah.
That's the thing.
Sorry,
these people if they're nasty out, imagine their houses, or like how they live their day to day, their daily. Imagine their toilets or their bathrooms.
Well, that's why I'm always curious about people that like are so quick to take their shoes off in public.
The swine feet, that's blown up here.
Like,
when that is blown up here.
Like, without saying where I work, I kind of get it, but it's like the first thing you do.
What do you mean because of where you work? Why are they taking their shoes off there? To participate? Really? Ew. Do you know how many people?
Like, that's the first thing they do. Like, as they're like getting set up, they're taking off their shoes and like putting them all in the corner. Whole families are like of your folk.
That's the second time that's been said to me today. My folk. Ben had an encounter last night.
I'm sure.
This man tells me they went downtown. Okay. Tells me that they were at, the chili dog place that's down there by the D?
Yeah.
American Coney Dog or American Coney Island or something like that. That place is bomb, by the way. If you guys ever come to Vegas, go to downtown. It's attached to the D. It's a little chili dog place.
Attached to
originally, the wiener place attached to the D. That's why we're friends. Anyways, I like chili dogs. So they went down to Fremont last night, and him and one of his boys that's in town, and they were, I guess, in the Coney Island place eating, and they were against the counter, like standing in the counter because there was nowhere to sit. And Ben said there was a group it was like 3 or 4 middle-aged white women, drunk as shit, who were up in there. And I guess they walked by him and he had his back to them, and I guess his shirt was up a little bit, kind of like exposing like a little bit of his back or whatever. And this bitch grabs his back hair and just pulls his back hair. He said he thought it was his friend. He shot around like ready to like buck up. And this white woman's is like, "Oh, you cute." And he's like, "Did you just grab my back hair? What the fuck is wrong with people? Who does that?" I about died when he told me that. And he was like, "It was your people."
I was gonna say like it's that's not surprising to hear though, because there's a lot of you know what? There's not even a word for it right now.
They grab his back hair.
Caucasity? Can I bring that back?
Caucasity, yeah. It never left. I don't feel like that word ever left. The caucasity.
But at the same time, there's still the I didn't know I couldn't do that as a legit excuse. Like they're using it as a legit excuse.
I just don't. That's what confuses me about people, because like don't put your hands on people. Don't touch people. People don't want to be touched. Don't touch people. We in a pandemic still, but it's still for you to physically. And it's not like she just touched his hand or like walked behind him and touched his back
or grabbed him by his face.
Just. Or did that? Damn.
No. Continue.
She literally. I was trying.
I
was trying.
Go ahead. Continue.
She literally grabbed this man's back hair.
Oh, back hair. Yeah.
And pulled. He said it hurt. She pulled it. She didn't just.
I'm sure.
She didn't just
She probably like took some out.
She fucking pulled it. I was like, I would have knocked her ass out. She would have been on the floor. Chili dog and all.
But
that's fucking crazy. But yeah,
that's not a story I'm surprised to hear though. To be honest.
I mean, like I said, that's the second time that should have been said to me today. White people are crazy. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't get it. I started watching the damn second season of Tiger King. The Joe Exotic thing dropped today. And I got through the first episode and I was like, these people are wildin'. Like
I got ready.
It's white people. It's fucking white people.
I want to, but at the same time, I'm like, if I go down that road again, I'm gonna feel like I'm back in the pandemic.
I'm definitely going down. Like I said, I got one episode in. So, and I think there's 7 or 8 episodes. So I'm definitely going all in on this one for sure. I don't really have anything else to watch right now, so it kind of came at a good time. But still, I watched the first season anyways, and I just like I've always liked reality TV, always like things like that, because it just, for some reason, it's entertaining to see how fucked up these people are, and it just makes me feel so much better about my life. It's thoroughly entertaining to me. Like, and the backstory that's coming with all of it too, it's an actual story. Like, these people are wild.
See, like, because all right, same thing's gonna happen.
Trump's on the first episode.
Oh Jesus!
First episode.
Now I gotta watch.
That man's in there.
Now I gotta
because they're talking
it.
about the pardon, when they were trying to get the pardon for him to get out.
Oh, now I gotta watch it. Now.
So, and it's literally like this man who's devoted. What the fuck was that?
What?
Did you hear that?
Oh, somebody was throwing some trash out.
It sounded like scratching coming from that door. I know. That's why I looked over there.
Between you thinking my dog's dying and now the scratching at my door when someone's actually throwing some trash away, can you not be so dark right now? And like, you're making it sound like you're in Amityville Horror.
Well, you have a ghost here. I'm just saying he may be making his appearance. He ain't showed up in a minute.
Folks, I have Shang-Chi playing on the TV as we're recording right now. I don't know why she's acting like this.
I'm good. I was concerned for him. He didn't look like he was breathing. Okay, so what was I saying? White people.
White people.
Trump.
In
the
Trump,
pardon.
yes, the pardon, yeah.
So yeah, this man has like devoted hundreds of thousands of dollars, wrapped a private jet with Joe's face on it, a Cadillac, a limo, has spent all this money campaigning, trying to get to Trump. So he's like, it is, and he's never even met Joe at all. He's never even met this man. All he literally knows about him was what Netflix put on there. And it's become his life to free Joe Exotic. I was like, man, I wish I had that kind of money. The fuck?
Now I gotta watch this dumbass shit.
No, you're definitely gonna have to watch it. We'll review it.
I don't want to.
Why not?
I don't want to go down that road again.
We ain't got nothing to do until
Like,
what, the 24th when Black Hawk or Hawkeye drops.
I have stuff I can do. I have games I can play.
I'm talking about shows because we usually review a show.
I can do without this. I mean, I know I am. I mean, I know I'm going to watch it. I know I am, but it's like, God damn it. I'm better than this.
Are you?
I am. Yeah.
Are we?
I am.
Just for sheer entertainment purposes.
Dude, they got me the first time because the world was closed. All right?
Well, you're invested now.
I don't care.
Because it's been a year and a half since he's been in there.
And
so like a lot has gone down. He's still in there.
Look, did she feed him to the tigers or not? That's what I want to know.
Do you think she did?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Do you really?
Yeah. 100%. Oh, yeah.
I think she did too. But the thing is that do you really think he put the hit on her to have her killed?
Did Joe?
Uh-huh.
No.
I don't
think he
think
was
so
a
either.
patsy in that one.
I think that
I think he was more of a fall guy in that one.
I don't necessarily, I'm not going to say that he didn't know about it, but it was definitely that Jeff Lowe guy that's running the sanctuary now. Just took his ass out. Him and that fat dude that looks like Chucky.
His old girl is still there?
Which one?
With
the little ginger girl that's with Jeff?
No, the one with the arm. No arm.
She doesn't work there anymore now, but she's in it. She's interviewed in it.
She's interviewed in it?
Yeah, they're all interviewed in it. Everybody's in it. Even now they're now introducing Joe Exotic's family. So like one of his brothers is in there. And his brother's actually shown shooting a shotgun at a picture of Joe ready to blow his head off. So it's a lot of drama. You think we gotta...
God damn it.
Yep. We're in it.
All right. So chances are by next episode I've binged all of it. So knowing me. Yeah, knowing me.
Knowing me too.
Yeah. God damn it, you.
I finished that too.
No, I'm not doing that. Nope. Sorry. I'm glad I didn't watch.
So good.
I'm glad I didn't watch the second season. Or what is it, season
3?
This is 3 now, right?
Yep, 3 seasons.
So I didn't watch 2. I never watched 2.
Did you watch Dexter?
Excuse me?
Did you watch Dexter?
No.
No, I don't have Showtime, so I didn't watch that one either. But I want to watch that one.
Seriously, I'm not watching anything right now.
I finished I Know What You Did Last Summer. The last episode was on last Friday, so I finished that one. That one's actually pretty good. There will be a season 2 on that one.
That's on
Amazon Prime.
Okay.
I started watching that Tampa Bay's show that Amazon Prime did. It's a new reality show that's obviously it's based out of Tampa, but it's about the LGBT community in Tampa.
Okay.
It's another train wreck show, but interesting nonetheless.
Let's see. What? I know I did watch something the other day.
I watched the Red Alert. Is that what it's called?
Red Notice. Jesus.
That's what it was. Red Notice. Isn't that what you said you watched?
Yeah.
Okay. We watched it too. I loved it.
Why couldn't I think of that for some reason?
I actually enjoyed the banter between Ryan Reynolds and The Rock better than Kevin Hart and The Rock. I thought they were funnier together. But Ryan Reynolds is just hilarious to me in general.
Hold on. Wow.
The dynamic is similar, but I feel like The Rock's reactions were more like how he was reacting to Zac Efron in Baywatch. And it was more like The Rock. I don't know. I just felt like the banter back and forth, the jokes and stuff were funnier. Like, I don't know. Kevin Hart can be real obnoxious and annoying sometimes, as big of a fan as I am of his. He can kind of overdo it a little bit. to kind of be funny, I feel like it was more effortless between the two of them than it was with Kevin Hart. I don't know. Wow. Maybe that's my opinion, but I really liked it.
I never thought about it. Mm-hmm. So now that I'm running it back.
Really, that's literally one of the first things, watching the movie, that's like one of the first things I thought of, was like, wow, this is funnier than when he's with Kevin Hart.
Holy shit. Wow. Okay. I can see it. Because I still liked, what was the one where it was kind of reversed, where Kevin Hart played the straight guy, and The Rock was more of the fuck up, the CIA movie, the undercover one.
Am I the Google one now?
No, I'm not saying, but you know have you seen it though, right?
Yes, I see what you're talking about.
So I'm comparing it to that. I still got to say Kevin on that one.
Well,
as far as chemistry.
This is also the first time we've seen them together too.
Well, second, if you count the little bit of Hobbs and Shaw.
You're right. What was the name of that movie though that you were talking about? Because that's going to get on my nerves.
Central Intelligence.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. It just took me a minute to get there.
You're right.
Central Intelligence. So I actually like their chemistry in that movie. Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel like anytime The Rock gets to be a little bit more comical, it's more entertaining, especially when you have Kevin Hart, who is the comic out of the two, and then you have...
But you can't say that about Jumanji, though, too. You think there was better in Jumanji? Their chemistry in Jumanji?
I loved them in Jumanji, but I just feel like it was more corny-like in Jumanji. I feel like Red Notice had more...
I don't know why puns. I feel like I need to defend Kevin in this one, but I would agree with you, though.
I just feel like it had, like, Red Notice had more puns. It had more, like, mature jokes that they were, doing back and forth, like, that kind of thing. Even, like, mentioning the whole Toretto... A Toretto joke got thrown in there, like, that kind of thing. More lifelike, if you know what I mean, rather than just about the story itself.
Real quick, I know this is, like, a running joke now, but now because of Ryan Reynolds... Every time I do see the back of the Rock's head, I do see the penis.
I mean, you can't unsee it.
Like, I can't unsee it now that he's upset it.
It's a big ass...
I'm like, it's just there.
But, I mean, yeah, you can't unsee it.
And I'm just like, God damn it, man.
But would Kevin Hart ever say that? See what I mean? Like, the nature of the jokes... So, like, Jumanji, as much as I love their banter and their chemistry together, it was more of an immature banter.
For
Kevin Hart and The Rock together. I feel Ryan Reynolds and The Rock together were more, it was more, like I said, a mature banter, more adult jokes. I don't know. It was just, I don't know. It was funny as fuck to me. Like, I laughed the whole time.
No, I'm agreeing with you. It's just, the comparison is just new, is what I'm saying. For me, the comparison, I didn't see that.
Well, think about it.
Yeah, and that's what I got stuck at. But as far as the movie,
we could chop it up to being just two completely different chemistries and two different levels of comedy for sure.
Like I said, but it's that the contrast was new to me. Mm-hmm. That's why I got stuck there. That's all. But I didn't mean to end up being a defender. But now it's just
and I'm not trying to say that I don't enjoy the Kevin Hart and The Rock, banter together. Just like I said, that's just funny as fuck to me. Both of the Jumanjis, even though they weren't really, I don't know. The first one was definitely better than the second one.
I'm a fan of The Rundown.
Yeah,
I feel like when he was with Sean William Scott in that movie when they were in the Amazon, I was like, I wanted some more of that duos again. Like I wanted to do. Well, they did do another project. Did this one called Southland Tales. That was more of a dramatic piece.
Well, I mean, The Rock's the common denominator in all this. He seems to bring out the best, brings out some of the best scenes with these actors. So
no matter how much people will hate on someone that's just doing whatever they want to do.
What, hating on The Rock?
Yeah.
I would never.
But I'm just saying, it's like...
I just can't imagine.
The same type of people that hate on Kevin Hart. I'm not saying you were hating on him, but just hate on
his comedy is different.
Yeah. Just hate on anyone that's just successful for different reasons. Of course not. Like I'm not a Kim Kardashian fan, but I can't hate on her success.
I love her.
You know what I'm saying?
She's
Like,
so
was she just set out with Skims or something? Mm-hmm.
With Fendi.
Yeah, was it under a minute?
Yep.
Or some shit like that? Mm-hmm. I'm like...
I couldn't even get on the site. It wouldn't even open.
So, like I'm saying, like...
Not that I have money to buy shit like that. I'm just saying I wanted to look because that line would have... If it was any line of hers that I would have bought, it would have been that one.
They said it was like $1,100 for some shit. Or
like I said, I don't have the money for shit like that. But if I would have spent money on any of her lines, because I haven't ever... Mm-hmm. Bought any of their products, none of Kylie's, as much as I love Kylie, but like some of that stuff that's just too expensive to me. I get my Walmart at CVS and Walmart. So
what's her just out of curiosity, how much is her Kylie?
So her lip kits, like just like her lip kit that comes with the gloss and the actual like lip liner, those are still $30. Anywhere from 30 to 35. Yes.
That is expensive.
That is very expensive.
Okay.
She just put out a new baby line, skincare line for like more geared towards like children, hypoallergenic and stuff.
Real quick, go back. I want to go back. You know, what is a normal price? If these $30,
I mean, average. Right? I would say average is anywhere between $10 to $12 if you want to get a lip kit for like a lip liner and a nice, smooth lipstick.
Okay.
I would say anywhere. I would pay from $10 to $12 for a good one that I really liked.
And hers are 30.
They're 27,
starting at 30.
They're starting around 30.
Okay.
So, and people pay it. They sell out all the time. So they have vending machines in the airports with her lip kits in them.
At 30. Mm-hmm. At minimum 30.
Yeah. So it's a lot. So that doesn't include any of her skincare. That doesn't include any of her other makeup palettes, any eyeshadow palettes running anywhere from $35 to $50, dollars for, 8 shades. I can't do it. I really can't do it. More power to them though. I wish I could. If I could afford stuff like that, I would love to have stuff like that. But no, that's just, I can't do that. It's too much money for me.
No, I get it. I'm just...
I pay $30 for an airline ticket. I shop at Ross. I'm good. I splurged on myself and got myself this makeup subscription. It's like $25 a month, and they send you like 4 or 5 products, just randomly.
Is that like some bespoke shit?
Kind of. It's like it's literally like the Dollar Shave Club that they would do.
Okay.
That they'd send for men.
Or Blue Chew.
Or that. So that's the only that's my only opportunity to try more expensive products.
Subscription service,
there's actually some really cool ones. Like we're gonna get there's a watch one for men that's out right now, and you get a new watch every month. It's like $25, and they send you these like high quality, really nice watches. But we're gonna do that for the dads for Christmas, for my dad and for his dad for Christmas, and it's pretty cool.
I gotta Google that. I don't like.
They're nice too.
I'm not saying there's no such thing as a good $25 watch. I'm just.
Well, you got to sign up for the subscription. Like it's every month for a year. They're gonna get quite a bit of money out of you.
How much is a watch a year? No, what do you mean quite a bit of money? I'm just what? But they're sending me a watch, those, right?
Yeah.
Every month.
Yeah.
So I'm basically giving them $25 a month for a watch, correct?
I mean, yeah, but you have to commit to the year of watches. Does that make sense?
So I'm getting what, $300? I'm giving them $300 for
12.
Is my math right?
12,
Yeah.
12 watches.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, sure. I guess so.
Gotta check this out.
Yeah, we're gonna look it up. It may be a little.
I'm not hating.
It may be a little bit more than $25. It may be $35, but it's not very expensive. It's reasonable enough to where that's a subscription that you
my
could do every
cheapest
month.
watch, I think at one point was like maybe $250. How much? Well, I mean,
this is the most expensive one I have.
Not including the swatches from back in the day. I'm talking about like my I had a Fossil, whatever, some shit like that.
Or even we were G-Shocks.
G-Shock, yeah.
Dead ass expensive back then too. Oh my God, I had to buy so many.
I think my G-Shock was right at $200. Yeah, $199. My white one.
I remember.
So yeah, so that's what I'm referring to. I don't even wear a watch now. That's that. I don't even give a fuck now. It's like I got my phone. Wow, we really were rocking those G-Shocks too.
Yeah, we were.
But yeah, that's why I was tripping on the $25 or $35 cost for the watch. Like, what am I getting? But then you're saying,
but like
watches.
even some of so like, and I mean, but it still makes sense because even with like the one I do for
like,
the
even
makeup,
the wooden ones, right? I guess. Have you seen those?
It's a bunch of different ones. Yeah, there's the wooden ones.
Yeah.
Like the wooden bands.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like I think even those are like more expensive than.
Yeah.
So.
But like I said, even with the makeup subscription that I get, I'm getting higher end products because I've signed up and committed to a year-long $25 a month. You know, it's not like sample sizes. It's actual. I've gotten big ass palettes, you know, of makeup. I've gotten skincare products that are worth up to like anywhere to $65 to $70. Like I have an eye cream that they sent me. This little ass tube. If you go on the site, because you can order everything that you can get in the boxes, but you're going to pay full price for them.
Okay.
So, but they still make that available to you for all the products that they send you. But like a little eye cream that I got, it's literally this fucking big and it's $30 on the site. That's more than the whole subscription for 1 month.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
okay,
but I don't get to pick necessarily. I'm not picking what they send me.
Right. I understand that part.
But I can get some duds in there sometimes, but I can get some real lemons in there sometimes too, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's hit or miss, but I mean, I've enjoyed it thoroughly. So I was thinking, you know, even with the watch thing, like, I think that would be dope. Even if they had something like that for women, I think that would be, I haven't seen it for women. I've only seen it for men.
I know they do stuff like that with like fan boxes for like Star Wars.
Yep, they have fan boxes ones. They do ones for like kids' clothes.
Yeah.
Where like you give them a size and they send you like 4 outfits for a certain amount of money every month or whatever.
I know they have like all kinds of alcohol. I know they're all
the
over
cheeses,
wines. And,
all of it. Yep.
I've just never.
But I think that's what
I don't think I could ever commit for a year.
I think that's what we're doing for Christmas this year, though. I think we're doing subscriptions for everyone. Like, I think we're going to do a wine one for his mom. We're going to do the watches for the dads.
Do something like that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even, my ex-husband did one for the kids one year, and it was a science kit. And he would pay like $30, and every month they get this dope-ass science kit where they can, like, all the stuff we did in school, too. Like, making the aluminum snake or whatever the snake thing that comes out, and with the batteries and the charges and like
real quick
beakers and like all sorts of really cool stuff.
Science projects stuff. Real quick. Did you do the candle with the pie cut aluminum spiral thing? It seems for some
pie pan.
I tried to explain this experiment to someone before, and they had no idea. But it seems like only my school did it. You took a pie pan and you cut it.
An empty pie pan.
An empty pie pan.
Okay, so an empty tin pan. Okay.
Or aluminum foil pan.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And you cut the bottom out of it, and out of the bottom you cut it into like a spiral. So that way it's like almost like a springy. Okay. You know?
I'm picturing it. I'm here for it.
Okay.
I think I would have remembered this if I ever did this, though.
You place the candle underneath it, and as the heat from the candle goes up, it turns to spiral. Because you're like hanging it over a string.
Oh, so it makes it spin?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I feel like I would have remembered something like that.
Like
we also did science experiments where like to see how many marshmallows we could stuff in our mouth in my science class.
Did you grow grass on a sponge?
Nope.
Take some grass seeds.
I dissected a cat.
We did a cat, pig, and a frog, cat, pig, squid. No, that's not the right order, but we did that. Yeah, we did squid.
We only did a cat.
We did a squid.
But the cat lasted all year. Like, we started with the outside of the cat, and by the time we were done with the school year, the cat was nothing but bones. We named ours Mr. Bojangles. That shit smelled so bad. I can still smell that smell.
Don't you have a Bojangles in the South?
Yes.
Wow. No comparison?
Oh, I don't know.
All right.
To what?
Just saying. I was like, why would you name it that? Or was that not a popular spot?
No, it wasn't a popular spot.
Oh, was it?
It was just a cat name, Mr. Bojangles.
Oh, no. So Bojangles wasn't popping out there?
I mean, in comparison to like Chick-fil-A or something, no. It was a chicken spot.
Okay. All right. No, it wasn't at a lot of spots, but it was in North Carolina. If you ever, there's a chicken spot out here called Bojangles, somewhere out in the South.
It's in comparison to like a Popeyes or a Church's,
Yeah.
or I wouldn't say KFC is definitely better than KFC. I don't really like KFC.
You said nothing's better than?
No, I said it's not like KFC because KFC is not good.
Oh, I thought
I'd rather have Popeyes. I'd rather have Popeyes and Church's than have KFC. So I would put Bojangles at that kind of level. I would put Bojangles at like even a Raising Cane Zaxby's level.
That's high.
It's good though.
Hold on, Raising Cane's. Are you putting? Whoa, don't do that to Raising Cane's.
Do what's a Raising Cane's?
Raising Cane's is up there.
Of course, yeah. I'm not downing it.
Okay,
at all.
Right. I've never been to Zaxby's. I don't know.
It's just like Raising Cane's.
Okay, so Raising Cane's, Zaxby's.
I'm just putting. I'm talking about the quality of chicken and the taste.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's where I'm putting up quality of chicken and taste. Because even with Church's, you can get some dry ass. All you get is crispy skin. You don't get, which I like the fried chicken skin. But like you don't get any real chicken in it.
No, I agree.
And Popeyes, most of their shit's dry. So
no,
Popeyes can be very dry sometimes. It definitely can be dry sometimes.
Which one? No. Well, when you go, but no. 9 times out of 10, no.
I mean, I don't know.
You might just have bad experiences.
And KFC's just always gross.
bad airports, like you have bad airport experiences. You might just have bad Popeyes experiences.
Well, see, at Popeyes, I don't ever really get the chicken like that either. I get the sandwiches.
Well, the sandwiches are just getting good.
But I've always gotten a sandwich.
Like when they got the chicken sandwich, like that, or when they just started introducing that, that's when it just started getting good. Up until then, I don't think Popeyes had a good.
Well, I mean, I like
Popeyes.
I like the seasoning, and I don't like a lot of spicy stuff, and I like the seasoning of the Popeye spicy chicken. So I mean, and I'll give them that because like I said, their seasoning, their crisp is real good. Like it's not soggy at all. Just sometimes the chicken can be dry.
All right. Okay.
It's very easy to over fry chicken.
No, I agree. I don't know how we end up this conversation, but yeah, you're right.
We always do that. I gotta get another beer.
Go for it, kiddo. I'll keep this thing going. But outside of that, what did I do? Nothing. I know we talked about deciding to go to Bone Thugs and Harmony.
That you are?
I know for a fact I am.
Bum, 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 bum.
That day's. I'm already on that. Well, I'm not taking that day off. I already had that day off. So I figure I might as well be productive that night and go to the show.
When is it?
It's coming up Saturday. Remember, because I said, yeah, let's go, Ben. And he was like, I won't go. It made it about you all of a sudden. Man,
I didn't make it about me. It's rude. I wasn't even invited.
Well, I was under the impression that, that we didn't talk about as far as like in work and stuff. So that's why I was like, you'll be busy.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta work in early.
See,
well, it just depends on what time the show starts.
Like at 10.
Oh, I'm off at 9:30.
See?
I'm gonna go, guys.
That's why it's like, yo, Ben, we never kick it. All right, let's go. Let's go see Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Okay, fine, go. I'll just meet y'all after.
For what?
I don't know. Kick it.
For what?
To kick it. I don't know. What, you just gonna go to the show and come home? Yeah, well, you took mine.
No, I didn't. I may have.
Oh, man. And we were worried.
Oh, I wasn't. Not at all. What? I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little worried.
What was it?
I was definitely a little worried.
Sorry, pardon. No, this is still the one that I was telling you about.
Yeah.
With the I asked percentage, the $25 with the sprinkles. The what's that in it? What Cat Williams said?
The what with the sprinkles?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
The $25 joint pre-roll.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what you said it had in it.
Yeah.
I was like, when did you say that's what it was? I was like, sprinkles. Wait a minute. When did you put those in there?
No, it has a diamond dust in it or whatever. Yeah. White label.
The white labels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's like,
holy shit at the fucking THC.
Yeah,
in
that's
this
what I'm
bitch.
saying.
Oh my God.
That's why if you only see me hit it like 2 or 3 times and put it down.
This thing is 53.77% THC. 50 fucking 3. Oh my God.
That's why I'm only hitting it like 2 or 3 times. Just like, all right, I have a podcast to record.
Premium flower infused with high potency THCA diamonds.
Yeah. So they had a sale around the way. This is why you can't have a dispensary right across the street. And it was buy 2 get a third one free. So I was like, fuck it, I'll try something new.
Of these woods?
Yeah.
So you got like, I mean, it's technically only 3 grams for what, 750 something or whatever, but I mean, how long does this one last you for this podcast? Or you been smoking that most of the day?
All the day.
All the day?
All the day, yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to see how long it's lasted you in comparison. Because, like, I'll smoke. I'll smoke.
Because I remember I thought I was getting used to it. So when I first woke up this morning, because I guess that's anybody. When you first wake up, you just think you can smoke everything. So I just kept on hitting it. And then around, like, the 8th or 9th puff, it reminded me what it was. It said, Dave, you don't put me out.
You didn't read the label again? Remind yourself it's right there in writing. You gon' die.
I was like, yo, if I don't make this bowl of Lucky Charms, sit the fuck down.
I made a bagel after my morning blunt, so.
I didn't even want to walk him. Like, I was like, yo, we gotta
How
go
could
back.
you?
I was like, yo, we gotta go back upstairs.
But need about 45 minutes.
Because I got up, I took him out, let him, use the bathroom and everything. So he's sitting out there. So, while he's taking his time, I'm just puffing away. Not concentrating.
I've done that. I do that with my pen, where I just hit it and I hit it. I'm stoned and I'm like, what the fuck just like it's easy to smoke, but I do that too.
And so
it's like self-hypnosis.
You know how you get high and something slaps you on the top of your head, like right here? No?
Like physically?
It feel like it? Like right, something just kind of gets you right here all of a sudden.
Like a pressure?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever felt that.
Oh, okay.
Is that like when you're too high? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I feel like all of a sudden I got short. Like someone was trying to press down on my head.
Legs were getting heavy?
Yeah, I was like, okay, universe.
Gravity's kicking in?
You got this. I was like, Jogo was doing what he had to do at this point, so get in the bag and whatnot. Yeah.
Gravity hit you right on top of the head.
And like he was like, all right, so we got to make this walk. I was like, nah, we're going right back upstairs.
Yeah, we're done.
Because he kept trying to pull me.
Did you pee? And then we're out.
I was like, look, you peed and you pooped. You're done. I've done my part.
We're back upstairs.
I was like, we can have a day of nothing. All right.
Is that the first time you've had these?
Yeah.
It is?
But you got to keep, but like, I'm on the last one. This is it.
That's the third one?
Yeah, I got these on Monday.
And that's all you've been smoking?
So I've been smoking one a day.
Well, that's not bad.
Like, no, I got these on Monday, so I smoked that one that Monday, that whole one that Monday at your spot. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, yeah. Today's Wednesday, yeah. So this is the last one, yeah.
I mean, that's awesome. I just take a whole pre-roll to the face, so if you made one last a whole day, I mean, but obviously I wouldn't take
because it
53%.
But it just
all
hits
to the
me,
face.
and it's just like, man, I don't know if I want to lay down or like
run or clean or cook.
Because I'll start cleaning, and you see here I got the new
new air fryer.
New air fryer.
Shout out to moms.
But yeah, shout out to moms. It's like moms come through with the new air fryer out of nowhere. Like I literally mentioned, like, man, I think about getting the air fryer. I need to check them out and see what's good out there. Next, she get the one that come with the app. that I can control my phone and everything. I'm like, yo.
Wow.
No, seriously. It's like, you know.
Bluetooth ability.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do with this thing. And, but I found a recipe that I did like already. But then, like I said, I got too high the other day. And I can't go grocery shopping because I'd be stuck. So, damn pork chops been thawed out, but I still can't cook them yet. So luckily you came through with the snacks. So I've been feeding off of that on Tuesday and Wednesday.
With the snacks.
She had the leftover crab boil stuff.
Yep,
so
I made them a bag.
I was just like, I was eating all that, being lazy.
That and some pudding.
But it's like when you got money, and I'm not trying to brag, but it's like when you got money, I don't feel like spending it now. I really don't feel like you can go anywhere or even spending it.
I don't blame you. I feel the exact same, but I wish I could say the same.
It is like, all right, bills are caught up. I'm going to go to work and make even more money. So I'm like, all right, just sit here and make some more money then.
Yeah, let it sit.
It's like that. So
you don't have to spend it.
I know. It's a great feeling. And I'm starting to get it now. I'm like, she don't like me like that. I can keep my ducats.
Oh my God.
And yeah.
Woo!
You're gonna smoke that thing to the stingers. Pardon me.
Got you.
But
still weed in there.
no, tomorrow I am supposed to go out to a little bit more out this coming week. Supposed to go see Ghostbusters tomorrow, and then, like I said, the concert on Saturday. And yeah, you know, talk to that new crush a little bit more.
And
that'll be about it. Get ready for Thanksgiving. Figure out what I gotta bring and where for who.
well, you know what to bring to my house.
I don't. You always say alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And your weed. Bring weed.
Oh, my weed.
Weed and your alcohol.
So I don't have a Wii.
And I have a Wii. It's not hooked up though.
Disgraceful.
I gotta get controllers. Keith gave it to me actually. I gotta get it hooked up. The PlayStation's in the way. That's okay. He's alive.
Yeah, I know. I told you he's fine. I wasn't worried.
He's all dragon ass. It's brain damage.
He's not.
You okay, dude? Just need some air? I love him. Oh, but yeah, I'm excited for Thanksgiving.
Why do you make it seem as though like this dog is being traumatized when he's with me?
No, I don't.
You do.
No way. Like I said, I've never seen him do that before. I didn't know.
He's literally just chilling, looking out the window. He's got his spot.
He's so cool.
He's big enough now where he's tall enough now.
He can just rest his head there, yeah. God, he's so big.
So that's all it is.
You're like one of the biggest dogs I've seen in a very, very long time.
Damn puppy. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. That Spider-Man trailer, though.
I'm actually really excited. I'm not gonna lie. I watched it twice. I really did. I watched it twice.
That's it?
Yeah. Well, I watched it when you first sent it to me, and then I watched it again earlier today, just to kind of refresh, because I knew we were going to talk about it.
The big screen at home, or
no, just still on my phone. But I know that's good though. But yeah, I watched it twice. I think it's going to be visually. I think it's going to look awesome. Like just the how they've kind of what they did here. Like, you know how we really liked visually what they did, the effects and things like that. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's going to be on that same level too. And I just feel like we're gonna get like, I'm kind of excited to see like Doctor Strange like fuck some shit up and like really see his powers expand and stuff like that through Peter Parker.
Man, I don't trust him.
I'm not saying that I trust him. I'm just excited to see what they do with it, with the story. Because it seems like Strange is on some shady shit.
Because I was like, hold up. Did you just blame him for this shit?
Yeah, he did.
I was like, he's like, that spell you botched up. I was like, hold up, you the sorcerer.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess since he interrupted the spell or whatever it was, like, but how are you going to blame that kid?
Yeah. So I was just like,
I just think Strange is strange. He's fucking weird.
He's
and
just acting stranger is what I'm saying.
Like, it's really, it just seems shady almost. I don't know. And I just think it's cool they have, like, I guess what they were trying to say is, like, all of these, I guess Strange was trying to explain that all of these, the villains that are all resurfacing, their destiny is to be killed by Spider-Man.
Right.
So, like, he has to do it either way. They just don't know that it's him that's doing it. Is that what they're trying to get at? Because he doesn't not want to be Spider-Man. He just doesn't want people to...
So... I can explain this, but I don't want to give away too much of the story. Because I fucked around about 2 weeks ago, and then, you know how they put up these warnings? Mm-hmm. But they say, hey, if you don't want any spoilers for the movie ahead...
But you do. You want the spoilers.
I don't.
But you do, because you watched it.
I watched it because I was like...
Because you can't help yourself.
No, I watched it because half the time, the shit isn't true.
Okay.
All right? So that's why I was like, I'll watch it anyway. Like, they did the same thing before it was like Endgame, you know, but, you know, and you know, that was completely false. But with this one, because of who the person came from, like, this dude was like a reliable source. Like, very, very, very reliable. Like, he's like
you spoiled it for yourself, is what you're saying.
Yeah, so I kind of almost spoiled it. So, because everything that they showed in the last two trailers adds up to everything that he said.
Okay.
Would go down. Like, I can honestly say that in the trailer, you've only seen up to about the first 45 minutes of footage. Pretty much 45.
Really?
Like, everything in that trailer is just coming from the first 45, 50 minutes of the story. Beginning of the movie.
Well, how am I supposed to make a fair assessment? I have all these questions. Okay, well...
No, because I'm just saying there's a whole lot more story.
I'm sure there is.
Left over.
I mean, I would imagine that there would be, but I don't know. I just think of a preview. You think of... I don't know.
Because I'll say...
more in-depth detail? Maybe not. Maybe just...
Because that scene where they show in the movie, I mean, in the trailer, with them fighting on the Statue of Liberty, mm-hmm. That's like, that's like almost like not even a halfway point. They said, I think that's like in the first third of the movie.
Okay. Super action-packed then.
Yeah.
Which we love.
So, but...
Dragon!
I'm liking how they're bringing in the villains and they're leaving out the possibility and they're not spoiling the possibility, because I'm not saying that they are or definitely in it. I like it. I want it to be a surprise that if like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are going to be in it. I don't want to see it in the trailer. I
don't think they'd put that in the trailer. Do you think they'd put that in the trailer? Do you think this isn't going to be the last trailer, is it?
I hope so.
I mean, I would hope so too. We're still kind of getting closer. We're getting closer to it. We're like...
it's a month out.
Yeah, not even.
No, it's still a month out. The 17th.
Oh, is it? I thought it was the 15th.
Of December.
Oh, okay. Either one. Month out. Still, I don't think they would put another one out. But if they did, I would hope they wouldn't.
No, I
do that.
Because I want that to be a nice surprise on the screen, you know? Like the same way they showed all those other scenes in the past Marvel does where, you know, it's like...
on your left.
Yeah, like don't spoil that for me.
Don't do it. Just let us have this.
Like,
Any other end game?
so I hope they don't add that. Like, if they are in the movie or there is some kind of big twist, I mean, like from what I've read, I know, like, you know, there are some twists, but I don't know the exact ending of how the film ends. Because I do know like a lot of it. I still want to see how it plays out. That's where I'm more interested in. So, with that being said, also, like, did you know that if you watch the international trailer, I don't know, I think it was from Brazil, and at that,
I only watched the ones you sent me.
right, but at that final scene, when it's like the lizard, Sandman, and the Electro.
Yeah, they showed all of them.
Right. They show all of them, and it's like Spider-Man going against them. That big scene.
For all three?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking
Towards
about?
the end.
Okay.
All right.
I just remember, I remember this, not the scaffolding. I'm going to say scaffolding, the bridge or whatever that she was falling off of and he was diving. That's the scene you're talking about, right?
Right, like right before that. Right.
And then they hit something and she was falling off of it because he was, got it.
So,
I just want to be on the same scene as you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, during that scene,
bridge, whatever.
when Spider-Man's going in, it's big enough that there's room for like another Spider-Man on the bottom, another Spider-Man on the top. And they say that they digitally removed it because when you watch it in the Brazilian trailer,
they're both in it.
It's no, they're not in it. It's a little bit more extended, but it shows like the lizard being look like he got kicked in the face, but you have Spider-Man all the way up here, like Tom Holland.
Okay.
Like even in the trailer, even in like our trailer, when you watch it, the lizard is like attacking nothing. Like his focus, it looks like his focus.
I might have to rewatch for that
like
because I didn't see
his
that.
focus is like, let's say this is Tom Holland. His focus, and this is the lizard. I know this is rudimentary. Say this is Tom Holland, but then it's like the lizard's coming in like this into something.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rewatch that because I didn't see that part.
And then in a Brazilian trailer, it shows like the lizard coming in and he get kicked in the face and he reels back like that.
Okay.
But yeah, still Tom Holland's up here. So what they're saying is like they've digitally removed so that the way, just like in I think it was in like, I think they took Spider-Man out of Civil War, or they took Black Panther out of some scenes in Civil War, or where they were all charging in, so that way it didn't look they were all going at the same time or something like that. Or like how the whole one scene where they're all charging in Infinity War trailer that's not even in the movie.
Oh yeah.
Like where the whole thing with the Hulk being in Infinity War when they show him in the trailer and he's not even in the movie at all. So it's just one of those things.
Well,
rudimentary example. Like I'm all here for it. Like I'll be definitely buying my tickets on what they call it, Spider Monday.
Oh, like Cyber Monday.
Holy shit! I just got that.
I thought. Wait. Oh.
Seriously, I just got that.
I thought you were shooting the joke.
No.
Like, what do they call it? Spider Monday? Like, haha, Cyber Monday?
No, the day that the tickets are released are on the 29th of November.
Cyber Monday.
Yeah, but they called it Spider Monday in the trailer.
Yes. So you get it now? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got it. I got it pretty quick.
Look, man.
That was record time. That was 7 seconds.
This is what you've seen for 3 days straight. All right. You lucky I was able to set this up. All right.
I think you did a great job.
Thank you.
We got blinking lights and everything.
Yeah.
We're here for it. We're an hour and 40 minutes in, and we're doing a great job.
I told you.
I was.
You really doubted.
No, I'm not like doubting you and I. We have been friends for so long. We can literally talk about anything. That's not. I'm not. I'm just saying we built such a thing, the three of us, I was just worried. I don't want to lose that, is all.
Okay.
That's all it is. It's not doubt. It's just a little lack of confidence.
Doubt.
Don't say doubt.
That's
It's a very
doubt.
harsh word. It's a very strong word. Doubt
Lack
is
of confidence.
I feel like when you doubt something, you're like, like
You woke up this morning and I don't know.
no, I wouldn't even go that far. I would just be like, I think we're good. Like, I hope we're good. It's positive.
It is
Doubt is not positive. Just having a little bit of lack of self-confidence in myself is not,
You were
I
a
don't
little
want
bit
to say
unsure.
doubt.
The queen was a little bit unsure.
I was, just a little.
Okay.
Not you and I, though.
I
I wasn't
fine.
doubting you and I. Well, I like
knew-
that. And I appreciate that confidence. I can kind of feed off of that confidence as well. I appreciate it. I just know that we built what we built, and we got to keep it going.
Alpha Male Energy 101.
No pressure. You can have whatever alpha male energy you want. I don't care. I'm just saying. This show means a lot to all of us, the three of us.
Definitely.
So I just want to, that's why I put a little bit of, you can't like have risk without reward. And I completely understand that. So you got to have like, you got to be a little bit worried.
I have faith in her. That's the end of my sentence.
Thanks.
So I wasn't worried.
I appreciate it. Like I said, it wasn't you, it was me. It's a little lack in myself.
God, I wish I could hear that. So, God,
It's a little lack in myself, that's all.
I wish I could just
I
hear
got
that some more in my life. It's not you. Bitch.
I tell you that all the time, I feel like when I bite your head off and stuff. I tell you, it's not you, it's me.
What was the one you did at the house the other day?
Oh, what were we talking about?
I was just like, what the fuck did I do?
It was something.
Oh, the text message. Because I said it wasn't directed towards me. about coming over.
Oh, yeah, because you didn't answer me. Well, the thing is, because Keith and I had already talked about it, because I didn't know you were at work. For some reason, I didn't realize you worked on Mondays. And so I had said, are we still good? And Keith said, I'm still down, but you didn't say anything. And then so I said, this is what time I'm going to be dropping the shrimp. You still never said anything, but I didn't realize you were at work. Mm-hmm. So I asked Keith, I said, have you heard from him? Is he going to come? And that's when he texted you. And he was like, oh, he's at work. And I was like, all right, well, he didn't tell me anything. And he was like, he's at work. And I'm like, I know he's at work right now, but I texted you guys 2 days ago and he didn't answer. So I'm not saying that like he's not answering in general. I said he never let me know if he was coming or not. That's all. He never answered me.
I did.
Not after my first text, you guys know. But it's all good. He showed up. Mm-hmm. Once I found out you were at work, it was fine. Everything was good. And then I just literally was trying to reiterate.
After we got done recording
the first message.
After we got done recording, I worked every day until I saw you again.
See, I didn't know that. I thought you only worked Thursday through Sunday. I didn't realize you worked Mondays too.
Yeah.
So I was not aware.
Normally I don't, but sometimes, it is, somebody's got to do it type of thing.
I understand. I just was not aware in particular that was one of those situations.
It wasn't that. It was just like, I already said it. For some reason, I just didn't think the text was directed towards me in the group chat.
It was in the group chat. What do you mean? Why wouldn't...
For some reason, I thought it was more directed towards Keith because of his schedule. So I really didn't answer it. So when Keith asked me directly, you coming through? I was like, yeah, but I'm just still at work. Coming through after work. He was like, all right. That was the end of it.
Yeah. Until I brought it up again.
Until you brought it up. It was just like, well, why didn't you answer me? And I was like, what?
You didn't answer me.
And I'm saying,
I texted you when I was in Florida asking if we were still good. And I didn't get anything. And that's why I resent the message Monday that was like, all right, I'm dropping the shrimp at this point in time.
And like I said, that wasn't a question. It was a statement.
Right. But you still never said anything. But you were at work. But you could have said something to the first message.
From the previous day.
Right.
like I said, that I felt as though it wasn't directed really towards me, even though it was in the group chat because of Keith's schedule.
Well, I just would have said, if it was directed to Keith, I would have said, Keith, are you still down for Monday? It's the point of a group chat, though. If I could have just, if it was meant to Keith, I could have just sent it to Keith's phone individually.
I know, but this honestly, this is just how I think and men think. When I say not men think, but men think. My men think. My mental.
Okay. Well, I mean, for future.
I know.
In the group chat.
It's just you and me in there now. What you talking about?
What was that?
Sorry. Why do you think I just texted you directly? Yo, what's how you coming through?
Yeah, I know. I saw that too. I noticed it wasn't in the group chat. I definitely noticed it was not in the group chat.
Well, this might be awkward.
I mean, should we still send it in the group chat? What if he wants to like join in?
Huh?
What if he wants to join in via FaceTime or something? I don't even think that'll ever happen, to be honest with you. I just have high hopes. I really do. It's a lot of change for me, folks. I don't handle change very well, like drastic change all at one time.
We're just sitting over here watching you grasp. Just like, well,
fuck.
We can, like, that'll work. We can. Explain to me how.
I'm trying. I was
like, I'm learning. I'm over here learning like as I go along. You talking about you can have FaceTime.
I'll just hold it. We'll put them right here.
Holy shit.
Little cameo rendezvous.
Oh man.
We can do guests though. Didn't you want to get a stripper on here?
What? What?
Didn't you say you wanted to get a stripper on here?
Oh. Yeah.
I was talking about guest spots. I said we can do guest spots. Where were you?
I was like, I got money, but
where are we going?
Yeah, keep in mind, my mental is still from the Monday night. Where apparently I bring up one question and Ben comes out the rafters like fucking Batman.
And you shall receive, my dude. We're the best hosts,
Holy
okay? If
shit.
our guests want something, we make it happen.
No, seriously,
oh shit!
I have to be careful.
That escalated so quick too.
It did. I have to be very, very careful now because it's like every time I mention something, people go out of the way to make sure I get it. I.e.,
he just went upstairs. He didn't go out of his way.
No, i.e., now I have an air fryer.
But that's a great investment.
Just don't get it. Just a lot of this has been going on.
So just take it. Just enjoy.
I know, but it's...
Enjoy it. Embrace it.
Like,
love it.
I literally stretched. It was like, hey, you know what I missed? Then Ben come out of the corner and like Batman, literally like Batman. So you don't say. I'll be right back.
I got it. Ran up the stairs.
Nice. He
ran upstairs. He definitely ran. Oh man, like I said, that shit escalated quickly.
Wow. So yeah, that was on a Monday. Can only imagine what Thanksgiving is going to be like now.
I'm excited.
So you sit out here talking about strippers all of a sudden. I was like, what?
Oh, for Thanksgiving?
No.
Oh, we can't do that. The kids will be there.
No, kids will be there, definitely.
Not this year. Next year they'll be with their dad, though.
I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that on Thanksgiving. You gotta draw a line somewhere, folks.
Do we?
It's a fucking lie.
Do we?
Because I know I've spent Thanksgiving in the strip club before. Mm-hmm. I remember we used to go. Yes, I was working. What am I talking about? I was working at one. Yeah. So yeah, what am I talking about? Duh. Anyway, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not going back to that. That was years. That was so long ago. I'm not going back to that life. You gotta draw a line somewhere. And I'm not knocking strippers or anything like that, but you gotta draw a line somewhere.
I mean, we can. We can draw it. Draw the line.
That's where I gotta do it.
In the sand.
Strippers, the strip club on Thanksgiving night. Nah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Christmas, yeah. Thanksgiving, Christmas night, yeah. After leaving the movie theater.
I was literally about to say it's either movies or strippers on Christmas Day.
After leaving the movie theater, Christmas night, go see the strippies.
Little strippy. I've never done that on
Take
Christmas.
your little date.
I've done the movies.
Take your date with
Definitely
you.
never done the strip club.
Right. Well, that's all I got, folks. I'm not gonna get too perverted about strippers on.
I was just saying you had mentioned wanting them as guests on the show, or a guest. On
I
the
have,
show.
but now I have now realized a lot of them, are what am I? Let's see.
Expensive?
That's not the word at all. Opposite. Settled.
Okay.
Reached out to one. I'm not gonna say I reached out to her. She kind of like plopped into my lap, literally, and I was like, "Holy shit! There's more of you."
What do you mean?
She's like, "There was more of her."
More of her physically?
Yeah. I was like, "Oh, you're in a totally different porn category now."
I'm confused. You didn't know that before?
I did not.
Like, how?
Because I hadn't really kept up with her.
Oh, so it had been a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, how long?
Pre-pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
So.
A lot of people have changed in the pandemic. Physically.
Yeah. A lot of them just got long hair.
Shot of dick.
So it's like, oh, okay. So you're not dancing anymore, and it's like, oh, it's only OnlyFans. Okay, got it.
I mean, if that's all you need, then good for you.
Eh,
Do you, boo-boo?
I'm not saying it's successful OnlyFans,
Oh, well.
but it's OnlyFans. Listen,
Naked.
huh?
She's naked.
And then some. It's just different. It's just interesting to see some things change over the years.
So would you say that's in her, I guess, when you saw her post-pandemic, are you, like, okay with it? Or you prefer her before pandemic? You're, like, not a fan now?
Hey, whatever she's comfortable with, that's on her. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
No, I just meant as far as...
Not going to trap me with that question.
No, I meant as far as you're making it seem like she put on weight. She got thick. I don't want to say put on weight. Got thicker. I'm asking if she looked better post or pre. That's what I'm asking you.
Honestly, look better pre.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. I'm not saying for you to like body shame her or anything. Just I meant preference as in which one you preferred.
It's just an interesting transition, where it, and I'm not shaming on this one. And I know I'll wrap this up, make it quick, where it's just like you decide where it goes from like I was just dancing to now it's because of things changing. Now I'm doing this on camera with my significant other.
Okay. Oh, well, at least they're doing it together.
So
Good for them. Hopefully they make some money.
like I said,
It's hard out here in these streets.
it's not a One of the more popular. Are you in a rush to go?
No, they're blowing up my phone. That's why I'm not even looking at my phone. I'm literally looking at my watch now.
It's on. It's not in a one of the more popular.
So they're not doing a great job.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's not some of the best content out there, is what I want to say.
I mean, maybe it's more for them rather than the money.
Okay, cool.
I was trying. Like, in case maybe they see this. If anything, or hear this. We're here for you guys. Go for it. I still can't get into the OnlyFans thing.
I'm not knocking it. It is like,
Oh, I'm not knocking it. I just...
if you can do it and it takes off and it becomes sustainable, hey, all for you. But you gotta know where it's like let's say this podcast doesn't take off after like so many years. It's like, you know, where it's just like, damn, can't get the views, can't get the numbers up. It's
Right.
like you gotta know when it's just like, all right, it ain't happening.
Time to kick it.
So that's what I mean. As far as it's like, oh, you still
Oh, so they've been doing this for,
they're not.
what, since,
like, yeah.
I guess, pandemic? So a year,
It's been
something?
a year. We're going into a year and some change now. A little over a year and some change now. Because I say, you know, they started in.
I mean, like I said, maybe it's just more for them now. I don't know. I don't know the fascination with the OnlyFans thing, but it's probably because I'm not on it. Maybe if I was on it, I'd feel different. I don't need to be on it, though.
I don't like.
I don't need to do that because my ass will get stuck in that shit and I'll be putting out some stuff I don't need to be putting out. I can already tell. Y'all gonna start paying me to see my titties? Just wait.
I didn't ask about that. No one asks about that. No one.
I'm just saying, I don't see the fascination because personally, I cannot do it. And that's why. Because my ex-husband will take me to court.
No one's.
I'm just kidding. It's a joke.
No, I'm just saying, but no one said anything.
It's a joke.
It's never even thought to be an option. Anything.
Nah. Okay.
All right. I'm not saying it never. I'm not saying that. But why'd you say that?
I don't know. Because like I said, I'm thinking to myself, because I've thought about it before. I've thought about getting on OnlyFans before.
Okay.
So, but I still haven't been able to actually do it. Regardless of I'm in a t-shirt and shorts or lingerie or I'm doing some shit I ain't supposed to be doing on the internet. Regardless of what level it's at, I don't feel personally for me that it is a smart move to get myself wrapped into that.
Okay.
That's why I'm kind of like...
Right. I can see why you say that.
Because I feel like...
Family-wise,
kid-wise,
drama, whatever,
court
how you
stuff,
wanna look at it, yeah.
Baby daddies, boyfriend.
Right.
Out of respect, I completely understand. Was I thinking about it? Absolutely. I could never bring myself to it because, like I said, I couldn't wrap my head around the fascination of it to be like, this is going to be profitable. But if it is profitable... Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Do you understand now why I said that? I'm just trying to relate. Because she's doing this with her dude, and they're not really taking off, but they're still doing it. So, like, by that point, you really don't think you would be doing it anymore. But if you're getting paid, like, that's what I'm thinking to myself. If it were to take off. But what if it did? I'd be in it to win it. All my shit be out there on the internet.
Putting the brake down on the gas pedal.
All of it.
Because ain't gonna be no letting up.
Nope.
Brake? No. Get the fuck out of here.
Not right now. We riding this train. All the way through the pandemic.
Holy shit. All right.
That's what I meant.
Okay, gosh. I had a feeling that's what you meant. But, all right. Now that I have clarity.
I am glad I had that self-control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I believe it's the opposite.
What do you mean?
Because of who she was.
Okay.
A lot of people hopped onto the content. And then once they saw the change, it wasn't as
Profitable.
What a lot of people expected.
She didn't make as much money. It's just
Yeah.
what it is. Her body changed, and her fans before weren't into it.
And
That's the beauty of OnlyFans. You can get the subscriptions of what you're into. If you're not into it anymore, the content's not there that you need or you're into that you're physically paying money for,
But it was like
go on about your business.
it was like a new movie release where it's like, oh, you made good that first week.
But the sequel fell through.
What's next week's numbers looking like? Because now you're competing with what Ghostbusters or whatever.
Yeah.
Or whoever else is dropping out there. So now what your numbers looking like? And then it's like you add on the whole change, and it's like you don't have that they didn't renew that next month. Or when it came back down to when your little special dried up after 3 months, and the regular price was going to be whatever it was.
They didn't want to do that no more.
So yeah, you might have been.
It could have been good for a minute,
that's what I mean.
or good at points. You can't always be on a rise. There's going to be some fall.
And then because of who she was, when things start leaking, which it's going to happen behind any kind of paywall. There's always going to be some kind of depending on who you are. At this point, it doesn't even matter. You get one fan, they say, "Fuck, I'm gonna leak all your shit," and it's all out there. So, she ran through that because her content started getting leaked out there, or whatever. And then the next thing you know,
She ain't making no money.
yeah, everybody who didn't know now knows about the physical change, and now it's like, I'm not paying for that. What?
Well, I'm sure we can find another stripper.
No, I'm just sorry. I didn't mean to just rag on that one.
We both went off on that though.
My bad.
And I was trying to I just realized what we were actually talking about, this poor little girl. But the point was that.
But I have ran into a lot of changes. Like some want now married with children. One's not even talking to me at all. I don't know what happened. I know exactly what happened. I know exactly what happened with that.
I bet you do.
And then a couple of things. But yeah, long story short is there's one or two. But as far as having a selection, like I did at one point, where I was just like, I thought legitimately just like having to sit down or whatever. It's like, some people, times change, people change, and it's just not there. That connection is not there anymore. And just me not stepping out as much as I did before.
Yeah.
Not being there. It's just different. So it's like a lot of people were just like, now it's like, oh, you back? Like, I didn't leave. What are you talking about?
Just took a break.
It's just like I was.
It was a pandemic.
I had a PS5. Like I was doing things. Like
You still had a job.
Yeah, like I actually did work.
Yeah. The whole time.
During the pandemic. Literally,
The whole fucking time.
Like I had my little, 90 days off like everybody else, but like I was back at it in June, May, June. So I had that time off, but then after that I was back at it, and so I don't know. I've been living. I don't. Everybody talking about now they outside. I've been like I already did my little trip. I already did what everything I wanted to do. So I don't know.
I just want to be in my house.
But there's been some setbacks, but at the same time, there's been some upticks also, as far as like other people that I didn't think would be options.
Okay.
That are.
Well, I mean, they obviously don't have to be strippers.
No, that aren't
just
strippers.
Be
just
anyone, really.
Yeah.
Just be our friends, whoever we want.
A lot of that. So I was just like, oh, okay. So we're fine, and then we're good, just the two of us. Like I said, we're fine.
Okay.
Fine.
I'm here for it.
It's cool.
I'm going to be here either way.
Do my Chris Hemsworth. It's cool. It's fine.
Everything's fine.
It's cool.
Everything's
All right.
right.
So, gonna wrap this up. We've talked enough.
We're going to go drink at the house if you want to come.
I have a job. I have to do this. I have to work.
Oh, okay.
I have to edit this.
Well, I'm off today. Tonight. tomorrow,
not.
the day after. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna cry. Okay. I'm just kidding.
She's not kidding though. She actually will. And I gotta hear about it.
Just be my friend, Jada.
Now Keith is gone.
You're gonna become my emotional support friend.
Well, and then like I guess old girl, she ain't really answering or going back and forth with you right now.
There's a few of them that ain't going back and forth with me right now.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like
Oh, whatever.
Jada, I'm going through it.
Jada,
Well, come get Drogo. I don't know.
Uncle Black, bring me the puppy. That'll work.
It'll make you feel better. I don't know.
It will. But anyways, we love you guys.
Because
We
I'm the worst.
appreciate you. No, you're not. You've been one of my best friends for
Yeah, but I'm the
12
worst.
years, 10 years, 11 years.
Sometimes I'm the worst when it comes to sympathy and empathy.
Well, that's
I
sometimes
know
I don't
that.
need you to be sympathetic or empathetic sometimes.
This is true.
You know? Sometimes I need you to be like, okay, bitch, get it the fuck together. I don't need you to do all that all the time.
Sometimes-
This works for us.
Okay,
Okay?
you're right.
It's worked for us for this long. We're not changing any of it. We talk.
But we did figure out why I'm single.
That's what you're gonna leave it on?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a perfect way to end this
Okay.
episode.
There we go.
Because we did figure out why.
We did.
Because I don't believe in compromise.
None. You want to talk about this? What'd you say? What did you say? What did you say the other night? Oh no, let's talk about it. That's when I knew. I'm like, fuck. I'm not getting out of this one. Oh no, let's talk about it.
No, that was funny though. That was funny. But yeah, we did realize that the other night that I will always be single, and I have zero compromise when it comes to certain things, and I don't know how to just let shit be whatsoever. Cause, God damn it, I'm gonna let you know I'm right.
A few times. Make your point again, and then he'll let you know again that he's right. You can say whatever you want to say. He's still going to tell you how right he is.
Oh no, let's discuss.
Oh no, you want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it.
Holy shit, that was funny. All right.
He had to be there, guys.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You
But it's
really
okay.
had to be there. Oh man. Whew. Like I said, that's how it started, right? Because someone
Yeah.
wasn't there.
Yeah.
And they didn't get the joke. That's literally how it started.
Yeah.
That's how it started.
And he wasn't going to compromise with the fact she didn't get the joke. But that's okay.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yep.
Well,
All right.
folks,
We did it. I'm a little relieved. Let me be relieved. We appreciate you guys listening on whatever platform you're listening on. We love you as always. We have to tell you to, what is it? Like, subscribe, comment down below.
Yeah.
With that stuff. I feel kind of corny saying that. Where's it going to be?
It's not down. I think it might be right here.
Oh, it's on the side?
Yeah.
It's going to be over you?
Maybe. I don't know.
This way?
It could be.
Wherever it is.
Because there's like a
Click
circle
on it.
here, somewhere in the middle, and there's like two squares over here.
Okay.
Like
So wherever it is, click on it.
do something.
Join us again.
And keep listening on like all the other streaming platforms. Like I said, if you haven't checked us out on YouTube, it is there. If it's for your entertainment enjoyment.
Visual entertainment.
It looks good. I was really impressed when we were watching that little clip of the deaf stripper. Mm-hmm. So I was more inclined on like, wow, this actually really does look good on the big screen.
Yeah.
Well, the home screen or whatever. Was it 50? What's that? 55? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I was like, all right, not bad, Jada. So yeah, check us out there on YouTube. If not, listen to us on what was it? Everything, Spotify,
Everything.
Apple Music,
All of it.
And yeah, this has been episode 98. The Queen is out. The Smiley Contra
Love
is out.
y'all. Wash your hands. Be kind to each other.
Wash your hands. Wear a condom. And remember, the back of the rock's head looks like a Johnson.
Big old penis head.
Ryan Reynolds. His fault.
Quote of the night.
So now you have to live with that. We're out of here, folks.
Good night.